Good afternoon and welcome back to session 2 of Create and Use Spreadsheet. Hi, my name is Yin. In the previous session, you learned tab, ribbon, group, cell, range, and some basic functions and formatting of spreadsheet. In this session, we are going to be looking at some intermediate and advanced tips and tricks of creating and using spreadsheet. We will be moving along at a little faster pace, but not to worry, you can replay and restart the video as necessary. By the end of the session, you should be able to have a greater understanding of how to use intermediate and some advanced tricks and tips of creating and using spreadsheet. Now let's click on the Start button and click on Excel. We want to open the blank document. Great, now that we have opened a blank document, 3 fast rapid fire tips. Everyone using Excel must know how to sort data. And in order to sort data, we need to put in some data. So let's put in some data and you do the same on your spreadsheet. That should do it. Now, one of the features that I want to show you is the sort. So if you go on top of your green bar and click on the Data tab, it takes you to the ribbon and the group. So now let's click on the sort, which is here. Here the spreadsheet wants to know what do you want it to sort. So let's say you can sort by ascending A to Z or descending Z to A or custom list. Let's for now select A to Z and click OK. So you can see here that the spreadsheet, the Excel has automatically rearranged your data into alphabetical order. The next feature is filtering. Let's click on the filter button next to the sort. Well, filtering is a way to eliminate part of your spreadsheet temporarily so that you can see only what you want to see. So as soon as you click on the filter button, you can see there's a little down pointing arrow key, and if you press on it, it gives you all the recommendations and suggestions of your data that you are seeing at the moment. So let's unclick the select all and select only nuts and click OK. So here what it does is it has filtered your data to just nuts because we wanted to filter to nuts. And on the left hand side, if I could bring your attention to the rows, you can see row 1, row 2, and you can see how it jumps from row 2 to row 4. Not to worry, because what it simply does is it has hidden your other data. You have not deleted it and you have not eliminated your other records, so don't worry. So to unfilter the function, click on the filter again and you can see the funnel has disappeared. So the next function that I would like to show you is the freeze function. Let's go on top of the green bar and click on the tab View and click on the group Freeze Panes, which is here. It gives you 3 options. Do you want to freeze the panes, the row or the column? Let's click on Freeze Panes. You can see that as soon as you click on it, there is a row on a spreadsheet. What it does is it's telling the spreadsheet that this is the row that I'm going to freeze. Now let's use the scroll bar on your right hand side and scroll down. You can see that only the top line is visible because that is your freezing line. And you scroll back up. So to unfreeze the pane, you click on the freeze pane and now you have the option to unfreeze the pane and you click on it. That removes the line and now you get back your data. Now the next feature that I want to show you is autofill. So look at the corner of this cell. When I place my cursor there, it changes my cursor to a plus sign. So this means that you are in the auto-filling mode. So let's put some months. In accounting world, we use a lot of months and dates. So let's do January and you do the same on your spreadsheet. Put in January. And you place the cursor on the corner, on the right bottom, and you drag it along. See what happens? It automatically autofills the months for you. And you can see the pattern that is on increment of 1. You can do the same for dates. Let's say, for example, 6/9/2020. And here you place your cursor and it changes to plus sign that you are in the mode, and you drag it along. Don't worry about the hash keys, because in the previous session we've learned how to fix the column width. So you highlight the column B, in between column B and C, place your cursor and you double click. And you can see how the column perfectly fits the data now. So let's put in some additional information. Let's say, and you do the same on your spreadsheet. Let's put some figures in there. Next figure in there. Right, the next thing that I would like to show you is how to use formulas. Using formulas at the back of your mind, just remember that when you click on a cell, you remember this phrase, this cell is. This cell is equals the function and the action that you want it to do. You say, I want to equals this row. I want to find out the sum, the total sum of this row. So you put the word sum and you open your brackets. Open your bracket is to select the start of your data range, and you drag it along to the end of your data range, and you close it with a bracket, and it gives you your total sum of. Or you can choose to do it the all long way by putting this cell is equals this cell plus this cell, and you can keep going, and it will still give you the same answer, but it's very tedious. So the next row is, okay, what else do you want to find out? So remember, this cell is equals, what do I want to find out? I want to find out what's the maximum in this range. So I select from the start of my data range and drag it along to the end and close my bracket, and here you go, that's your maximum. And the same thing here, okay, this cell is equals, what do I want to find out? I want to find out what's the minimum. So open your bracket to select the start of your data, drag it along to the ending, and close the bracket and enter. So here you have learned how to autofill and how to insert your formulas, sum, minimum, maximum. There are plenty other formulas that you can do. You can do average, you can do count. Now the next thing that I want to show you is the shortcut keys. To use shortcut keys, you must involve the control key. It is often used to crouch or to go to a prone position. So when you use the control key, and something else is you want to go to a place quickly. So let's hold down the control key and select all. So control A. So control A allows you to select all your data. The shortcut way. Another way of selecting all your data is before the alphabet A and just above the row 1, you can see there's a little triangle. So if you click on that, that gives you the control all just the same way. So now the next control key that I would like you to try is, let's hold down control and press the alphabet H. So control H is asking the spreadsheet to find something and to replace it with something new. So what do we want to find here? So say for example, I want to find hammer, and I want to tell the spreadsheet to change the word hammer to nail. So first you have to find it, so you click on the find all. So Excel tells you that, oh, I found the word hammer and it's sitting in A3. And the next the task that you wanted Excel to do is, you say replace the hammer with nail, so you click replace all. So you see here it has changed from hammer to nail. So but later on you might decide to say, no, I don't want to change hammer to nail, I want to change it back. So you go Control Z. Control Z is to undo your previous action, so it changes it back to hammer. Another way of doing it is on the top left hand corner on the green bar, you can see the arrow key pointing to the right. If you click on that, that is to redo your previous step, and if you click on the arrow key pointing to the left, that is to undo your previous step. So you can use it that way as well. So There's another function, control key, Control F. Control F is similar to Control H, but Control F, what it does is it's just finding it and then replacing it in a different way. But if you use Control H, you can do both the tasks together in a much more efficient way. So let's say now Control F, I want to find bolts. So you say find all. So it does the same function as Control H. It tells you that bolts is sitting on cell named A2, which is here. And then if you click on the next tab that says replace, you say I want to replace the bolts to say name. And then you click replace all, and it does it the same for you. And if you Control Z, and it undone it for you. So that is where I am going to stop for this session. You will have what you need to get you started in Excel. The next time I will be showing you the charts and how to present your spreadsheet. Don't worry about saving this file, and again this is just for practice. And so yeah, thank you very much for your attention.